Hello and welcome to another episode of Speak Sassy, Drink Classy. I am Birdsong.
And I
Zakai.
am oh shit. I am Roel the Rabbit.
And I'm Queen Judy.
With the booty. I had to say it because it sounds weird without it.
It sound weird without it. She changing up. So
yes, today's episode is about all things Marvel. You know, the best thing on the whole planet.
Oh yeah.
Y'all can't tell, but I was looking at Zakai.
I'm not gonna go there because I'm casually dressed as Jubilee right now, so I'm not gonna go there right now. You know, sparkles, sparkle.
I'm gonna go there just because you called me out. I am a DC fan. Yes, their live action suck, but you know they got the best animated movies. The animated movies are good as fuck, though. You can't even take that from them.
I will say that.
I mean, I like Marvel. I'm not saying I don't like Marvel, but I am a DC girl. I'm sorry.
Hey, I don't dislike DC. I'm just more of a Marvel person too. And I think that's because of my sibling too. Because my brother was always DC, so I just felt everything he did, I had to be opposite. So you can, I love Batman. Fuck DC. It's all Marvel.
Okay. So I feel like a really good starting point to kind of gauge everybody real quick is just say who your favorite Marvel character is. And I have no problem starting. My number one top Marvel character of all time is actually Thor.
Is that Thor?
Thor, yes. I mean, swing my hammer and whee! That's me.
Not mad at that.
Okay. Go on, Myron.
I got a million.
No,
I don't know who stands out.
I feel like I know who number one is.
Top three.
Who's number one? Because I think I know who number one is. Who do you think?
Scarlet Witch.
Yes, Scarlet fucking Witch.
She's up there. I guess.
If she is not number one, I need you to start talking about these other people then, because all you
know, because I really,
that's a good one.
No, I really love Invisible Woman too. That was like one of my first people. And then it's the X-Men people. I can go down the list because I was love with Storm and Rogue, but I will say Scarlet Witch. I would say because I have followed her for a very long time.
Okay. So who is mine? It's like, no. If I had to say anybody, and I'm going off of the fact that like I'm not a super huge Marvel fan, but someone I was sad to see die in the Avengers series, well, I guess not die, but fade away into the ashes, was Groot. I love me some Groot. I love Groot. I'm sorry, I'm being a stereotypical person. I love Groot. Everything about Groot. Even reading Groot, watching Groot. I like Groot.
You watch his Christmas specials.
I sure as hell did.
He had a whole mini series and it was all great.
Amazing.
I watched all of them.
Oh my God, I remember coming over there and watching it. Oh, I love Groot too. Y'all said a lot of great people, but I'm not even finna switch up because my first thought after y'all was naming people, not my favorite, but after y'all was naming people, I was like, damn, Phoenix. But I'm not gonna switch up. I'm gonna keep it at Wolverine.
Old buddy Logan.
Okay, I feel like
R.I.P. Pius Jr.
I was gonna say a comment, but I don't want to be 10 minutes in again and attack Mariah.
Another one in my tops is Okoye.
I love that bitch, especially in the MCU when she had that fight.
The bald general from Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
I forgot they all bald as fuck. And I was just like, the bald
They are, but it's an identifying factor, so you have to say it.
But you said the bald general. I was just like the bald one, bitch. I named the whole group. Exactly.
They was all bald. Some of them had a little low cut. There was a couple with us the low cut.
Not the fade.
Oh, we got a little of everybody from like a different piece of Marvel, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
I guess.
Except me and Myron, we both were kind of Avengers adjacent.
Yeah, close enough.
I'm still kind of no Groot. You know,
yeah, you out there.
Exactly.
You out there.
Avengers.
Yeah, probably one of the subgenre Avengers, but not none of the main lines. Unless you deep in the
because
comics.
if we just do the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if it wasn't for his wood, Thor would not have that motherfucking axe.
That's
true.
fine, but at the same time, that was still a Guardians mission. Thor was with the Guardians. He's over there.
I do need this Asgardians. I do need the Asgardians, because the Asgardians of the galaxy, that shit is actually funny. It has some tragedy in it, but it's actually funny.
It's funny as hell.
Yeah, I appreciate everything like
It's
Guardians
not
of the
Avenger.
Galaxy specifically for being a comedy. Like they're so unserious when they need to be.
They do the dumbest shit.
I challenge you, Ronan, to a dance battle. What?
Look at that.
Facing down one of the people that were destroying worlds. And he's just like, see me.
Let's just move. Exactly.
Hey, yo. It's the dance breakout in the middle of the tag. Hey.
Right.
Exactly. You got to be ready for everything at all times.
All right, so I'm not gonna hold y'all. Since we talking about Galaxy, the story with Rocket made me cry. All right, don't.
I was like that Peter commercial. I felt bad.
The Peter commercial.
It did make me feel bad.
Cried.
I'm so unserious because things like that I shouldn't be laughing at, but here I am.
It was one part though where I felt like the villain because it was a little rabbit dude that wouldn't have shut the fuck up. I was like, y'all shoot that loud ass. Oh wait, they did shoot him. I had to think about it, but yeah, that rabbit was annoying. I was like, they'll shut that bitch up, and then they got shut it up.
Wow.
But I mean, aside from that, it was clearly some mental trauma with that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocket. You could always tell that though, even before they laid his story out.
Not Rocket. I was talking about that stupid rabbit that wouldn't shut the fuck up. But Rocket too.
What rabbit? That rabbit that looked crazy, that looked like it's on crack.
Mm-hmm. The one that didn't have legs and shit. I think it didn't have legs. It's like rolling.
Gigi got super zoomies. I'm so sorry. She almost stabbed my foot. I'm scared.
Yeah,
did Deadpool come out with a new movie?
They got one coming out in July, I think.
Not the one. Oh, July.
That's when
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool not 3. That one. Before that.
Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2.
Okay, so it is 2 of them. Okay, I thought that would have been the 4th one.
Nah, this Deadpool and Wolverine is the 3rd one. The first one was a love movie, and the second one was a family movie. The 3rd one, I forget what they said it was, but
the 3rd one is I don't give a fuck, and it's still
no.
About pegging
they said it was old friends coming back together. That's what it was. Old friends coming back together.
Whatever.
They all have themes.
What was the last movie y'all saw that was Marvel related or a TV show?
Ooh, child memory. Let me dig into my memory real quick.
Girl, because I'm a serial watcher, so I honestly think the last thing that I watched was Ant-Man and Wasp. But I can't recall. I think the last thing I watched was some of the Loki series.
Ant-Man and Wasp, like the second one, or are you talking about that Quantum Mania thing?
The Quantum Mania one. The Quantum.
With Jonathan Majors,
yes.
who will no longer be with the MCU for now.
I cannot. Meanwhile, he is all through Loki, bitch. 700 variants. Like,
oh my god,
that's crazy. I think the last thing I watched was a couple of episodes of X-Men 92. Was it 92?
7? I think it's 7.
No, 97 is the new one.
Oh,
the one that started off, the original
Gotcha.
one that started off with, Jubilee in the first few episodes.
I never knew they gave that a number. That's why I was confused.
Technically, it's just the X-Men animated series, but it came out in '92.
I never watched them.
Gotcha. Honestly, the funniest thing is the last thing I remember watching was Shang-Chi because I missed it when it came out.
Oh yeah, we did watch Shang-Chi together.
I like that.
I know nothing about Shang-Chi, but that movie was very fun.
That's
I like that
streaming.
movie.
What is that streaming? That's streaming on Disney Plus.
They're all on Disney Plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
my husband was in that one too. The nigga with the missing arm.
Ooh.
What did they call him? Razor fist? Switchblade?
That is terrible.
With the one arm is crazy.
Because he just kept putting different he like had about right here. It was cut off, and then he kept just putting different attachments on his arm. And the one he liked the most was this little sword that got real hot and was just cutting through everything. I was like, bro, I can't.
It's just funny and weird because I'm just like every Marvel movie that's not taken super serious has somebody stupid in there. They got some stupid ass name like Taserface.
Taserface. Wait. Your name is Taserface? Oh, I can't be scared of you anymore. I'm sorry.
Right.
Who X-Men series? Who is it the Juggernaut?
With the helmet?
Yeah, with the dick helmet.
Because there's a couple that could fall under that category, but the
Big
Juggernaut
helmet,
would be
but I'm
one of
assuming
them.
the Juggernaut.
It's either Juggernaut or Magneto in my head. Is he big and bulky?
I was about to say, was he big and bulky?
I think it was Juggernaut.
Big
They
ass,
both,
swole ass dude.
Yeah.
Brown.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's
the
my
Juggernaut.
second. That's my second favorite
I used to walk
Brotherhood
up
person.
playing it.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
I don't think I have a second favorite, but Brotherhood. I'm gonna just say Wanda for that one too.
Not. Yours is giving Wanda,
Ooh.
Wanda,
Oh,
Wanda,
wait,
Wanda,
Rogue.
Wanda, Wanda.
It's like, what the fuck is that? Anyway,
Wanda, Wanda,
What?
Wanda, Wanda.
Magic.
You know
Magic.
what though? Growing up, who I actually did like from the X-Men series, who were like my favorites of all time, were Gambit and Nightcrawler. And even in the games, I would only play Gambit and Nightcrawler. And I swear in that game, I forget what game it was, that Nightcrawler only had the ability just to teleport to another platform. He didn't have shit else that he could do.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I can't. Wasn't it that platformer type game that you was fighting and like they
You
had
fight
Spider-Man
and then
there
you
and
like,
shit?
yeah, I forget what the hell that shit was called. But
Was it the weird game that's 5 players? Was it the little arcade one?
No.
I haven't seen.
Okay,
I had that game on my
This
phone.
one-
That
that
was
one was
when they
single
took
player.
that shit off.
gotcha.
No, that one was single player.
Because I'm
Yeah,
saying
arcade
X-Men had
games
some
my shit,
good
though.
multiplayer shits.
Yeah.
X-Men
But,
Legacy is my shit.
I'm right with you. We
Right,
understand.
like, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Like,
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
was the last
because
movie you saw, Nisha?
Hmm.
Oh wait, I just cut y'all off. What y'all like?
no, Nisha said she watched a couple episodes of the original X-Men
Oh
series.
yeah, you did just say that.
But then I remembered I watched
Okay.
Shang-Chi with you too. But I feel like we watched the X-Men series after Shang-Chi.
I do not remember if we
That's
did.
I gotta go watch that.
What, Shang-Chi?
Yeah, because I definitely
I
missed
like
it. I saw it, but I just never. I was too busy trying to watch Loki, She-Hulk, and
Series.
WandaVision, and it was something else I was trying to watch too. I was
Winter
just
Soldier and Falcon, something like that.
Oh my god, that's a series. That's a series.
Yeah.
Chelsea?
That is a third. That's a
And I
third.
think that one is like an actual continuation of the last Avengers movie.
Well, I guess I really thought I was caught up, but I'm behind.
Yeah,
Just gotta
maybe
buckle
that.
up. Go for the ride.
At least
What is my-
You
you
ain't caught up nowhere.
Right. I'm definitely behind.
I'm not gonna lie, the only series I watched was WandaVision, and I loved it. It was great.
Good. It was
So
good.
much emotion, and I was like, yeah, blow everything up. Yeah, fuck them.
So good.
Fuck all of
And then when
them.
it came out with who was it? Not
believe you.
Captain America. No, America. What's the new movie? The movie that came out with
The Marvel,
Miss
with Captain
Marvel,
Marvel.
Captain Marvel, or somebody. Yeah,
It's
that
Captain
Are you
one I
talking about the
Marvel,
black
Miss
girl?
didn't
Marvel.
really like that.
Monica Rambeau?
Yeah.
I feel like that's who he was trying to go for.
You ain't like Rambo?
I love her. You ain't watched the Marvels either, though, because she didn't really have a part in WandaVision. She was in there just like, I could see shit. And then,
I can get in there.
exactly.
Yeah.
She had like one action part. That was it. But her movie, when in the movie, she do a lot more. Because in the comics, you know, I had to go there. In the comics, she's just as strong as Captain Marvel.
Yeah, no.
I would say go there every time.
Oh, that's what I watched. What's the one with all three of them in there?
The Marvels.
That's the Marvels.
Oh, that's not the movie I was talking about. I was talking about the one with WandaVision. What's my nigga? with
The Avengers Endgame or something.
And she
Multiverse
thinking
of
of,
Madness.
I'm about to say, she thinking of the Doctor Strange movie, the second one.
Doctor Strange. Yes. Where he
That
had
was a
her.
good movie.
He was like
I love that
babysitting.
movie.
He came back as a zombie. That shit had me dying.
It's like, it's a weird thing.
I didn't like
for
that
me.
one because I'm like, what the fuck? They trying to introduce her. I ain't like that, and I ain't like how they did Scarlet Witch. I ain't like that.
Oh, that's
What
why
you
he said
mean?
America. Okay, it's clicking now.
Yeah.
I think that.
It's clicking
I
now.
like that only because
Yeah, all
they
the.
made.
Go ahead, Mary. Okay.
I was just gonna say because Wanda's OP as fuck in the comics, so it makes sense. The only way she died is to kill her fucking self.
Yeah.
No, for real.
That's why.
That's why.
I don't think she did either.
Because if you pay attention, there's a little red little
red
dust. The red poof, but then there's a little red little sprinkling of dust that just kind of flies down the mountain. That bitch ain't dead. She just blowing in the wind somewhere. She'll reform.
But y'all know, y'all want me to go to the comics again? Because I can't.
Go for it.
Nah,
Give it.
nah, shush.
I am sat.
I
Well,
already
Roshan
know
know a little
what.
bit. Did you finish the Midnight Suns?
No, I did not.
Okay, well, never mind. But Wanda, she's the servant of the demon Cthulhu or whatever. I feel like he just called her back. It was just like, no, bitch, you ain't dying. I need that power. So she'll come back.
But all the Marvel movies that have the old Avengers in it are supposed to be introducing the new generation.
Oh God. See,
So
that's
like
what I'm not ready for.
So like
because-
the show Hawkeye is introducing, you know, the girl. Yeah. So like everyone is supposed to be introducing that new generation. You can't stay stuck on the old generation forever.
Yeah.
But that's low-key why, though, people are falling out of love with the MCU, because a lot of people just know the original people and then they see new characters.
Yeah, they about
What is that?
Because what the fuck? Spider-Man Homecoming. I don't know who that is.
But that's mostly
know who
people that don't
Spider-Man
read
is?
That's mostly people that don't read the comics, though, too. People that only know the Marvel Cinematic Universe compared to somebody that knows the comics. Because people that know the comics kind of get happy.
I get excited.
Yeah,
When I see like Easter
so
eggs and shit, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, little references be keeping us interested. As the people that know random shit in the comics, they were like, ooh, that moment, that little item right there in the background that they just walked past and didn't talk about it at all. I saw it.
You're right.
That's why I guess
That's how I feel about manga readers.
We be sitting there just talking.
I be low-key envious,
margaritas.
but I really don't want to read it.
I cannot.
I be really envious, but I really don't want to read it.
I understand. I'm not a reader. Even in like this instance of like comics and everything, I don't actively read comics, but I had a lot of friends. I was adjacent to comic readers, so they would just tell me shit. And I also have this random book that I got for my birthday like 5 years ago or 10 years ago. I don't remember, but I got this random book and I was adjacent to a bunch of comic lovers, and they just tell me shit. I'm like, oh, that happened? That's crazy. Okay.
The comics, you know, you can see shit in the comics that they can't pay the budget for in the theater. That's why I'd be like, I'm here for it.
Or
And then you see
I
shit
have a
like
great example of that too.
Go for it.
Spider-Man has a suit that just lets him go the fuck into space. From the ground to fucking space. There was an asteroid hurling to Earth and he just went through that bitch. Web slung to the debris and then yeeted himself back into Earth. I'm like, bro, what? Spider-Man? What? Why?
That shit is crazy to me.
He's trying to save the world. His
Yeah,
neighborhood.
but you have so many heroes that situation makes more sense with the way you built the character up. And because he's the most popular, like, Marvel-ish character, they made him do it. So, you know, I ain't mad at it, but I get it. But at the same time, my thought process would have just been like, yeah, let someone else do it.
Yeah.
But every
But
character is as strong as they're written in. So, hey.
That's the one thing
That's
I will
true,
say
though.
about Marvel, though. It's like they will write in something where it's like this is going to challenge that hero to do something more. So I will say that about Marvel. They do got that. They got that.
Some of the
That's how I
comics,
was
though, they
feeling
do just have
about
ridiculous
Thor
characters.
and that axe.
He be alright with the eggs. He alright.
Stormbreaker.
Because they're actually Stormbreaker's actually stronger than Mjolnir.
Oh, here we go.
But that's
Hey.
actually in somebody was actually going through why Thor didn't give the axe to Captain America when Captain America picked it up the first time, because it can only be wielded by somebody that has the power of a god, and anyone else usually disintegrates. Any other being will disintegrate.
Oh, my
He
comics
just
are MCU.
Dude, you just told me something.
in the movie.
That's-
He threw it back
that's-
to me, like, give me that, it's bigger.
Right, in the movie it was
little
like
one.
that, but they were saying based off of the comics that was like a reason why they added that element to the movie, because no matter how strong and how pure Captain America is, he could not handle the power of Stormbreaker compared to Mjolnir.
I don't know much about Thor aside from I know more about Loki than I do Thor. And the most I know about Thor is usually dealing with Storm, because Storm done beat his ass on multiple occasions.
LOL.
I
So
believe that too.
the main thing with Thor is that
serious.
he goes through a midlife crisis. He isn't able to hold Mjolnir anymore, so he like goes off into the fucking wilderness because he's upset. And Thor is nothing but a giant baby. And he wasn't able to wield it again until he learned how to love himself. And that's why the whole Jane Foster and everything, all those other people became Thor, because he was just having a midlife crisis. I love him though.
Right.
Okay, it's okay.
In
Funny.
the MCU, the cinematic universe, Jane Foster existed because Thor told Mjolnir to protect her.
Yeah.
And she was dying.
My thing, they did her dirty in the MCU though, because in the comics, Jane Foster got a lot. In the MCU,
got a lot going on.
She's gone.
They said, "Here's your 30 minutes of shine, girl.
Exactly.
You go ahead and get your life. All right."
Eat my hammer, and then she on the
Right.
floor. Thor.
She on the floor.
Coughing up blood in the fetal position.
I was like, they
Maybe
did
it
her
had
so
no
dirty.
hands. She was going through it.
Did her dirty.
They did her suit justice though. That suit looked very
Yeah,
good.
her entrance is nice in the Thor. Whatever movie she
Don't
was
let
in,
her
I
put
forgot
that
which one
hammer
it was.
down.
That's I cannot.
Jeez.
So another random question. Out of the Avengers specifically, who do you like the least? I want to gauge that. Who is the one Avenger that you do not really care to be on screen? Because I feel like mine is controversial, but hey.
I mean, do I have to go by like MCU? Because some of the actors I don't mind seeing on screen, but the characters I'd be like, y'all can go.
Let's do MCU to just keep it here because we were already talking about that, and then we can go into the
If
others.
I had to give a character or characters, honestly, I could do without Falcon and Cap. Captain America and Falcon are meh for me. Like the justice attitude is meh for me, and even in the little Civil War, I was on Iron Man's side. Like shit, like,
And I
to
was
an
mad.
extent.
I was mad because y'all had to jump Iron Man. He was gonna beat your ass.
Oh my God, no. That little enclosed scene between Captain America and Iron Man, that shit went hard. I said, oh, shit. Oh.
Again, the comic nerd in me. When he shot the laser and blocked it with a shield, that's a comic cover that I actually have.
See, I would love to hear that. I only got into Marvel because of my dad, because he was such a nerd with the comics. So my dad wished he had sons. So sorry for him.
Daddy, I said, hey, I'll be
He
your son.
literally forced us to watch, Marvel. So that's how I got into it.
That's funny because it was opposite for me. The only Marvel comics my dad had, and he had a shit ton of them, was Spider-Man. I could give you Spider-Man. I could give you Spider-Man all day, but everything else was DC. We grew up DC.
That's not surprising. Spider-Man is the most popular Marvel person.
Yeah, when I tell you, he had trash bags of like them big black trash bags, them gallons trash bags filled with Spider-Man comics.
I started off with the cartoons first, then I fell into like X-Men had me in a chokehold. Then I had like every toy, everything that came out, I was begging my parents for it as a child. I was like, I know we poor, but give it to me. It's like,
That's what I'm about to say. Them black trash bags, that's black people inheritance. Shoot, you better go find them.
I don't know what happened to that. They broke up. Them black trash bags was them leaving.
look at that.
Damn.
Anywho,
But no, I'm 100% down with those two also. I feel like
I was literally going to say Falcon. I could do without.
But if we're saying MCU wise, I don't mind looking at Chris Evans, so he can stay.
It's
not the America's ass.
Fair enough.
It's just the lines, like even in the comic books, just the stuff that Cap says. Like it's just like, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Only America.
Well, y'all haven't watched 97 yet, right?
Not exactly, but I feel like I know what you're about to reference.
I follow Fantastic Frankie, so I follow all her spoilers. I listen to everything, and I 100% agree with Fantastic Frankie. But go ahead and say what you're gonna say. I feel like y'all on the same page.
In the last episode, they had Captain America and Rogue pulled up, and Rogue is a powerhouse. And he didn't want to do shit. All the lines that he was saying, I was like, nigga, shut the fuck up. And then Rogue was just like, oh, your hands are tied. And then she busted out that thing and threw his shit into a mountain. I was like, as she should, and she kept it moving, because I would have threw Captain America ass. I'd be like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
I'm saying.
Watch it.
Who's your person, bro?
So actually, my least favorite Avenger is Iron Man. I really do not like any part of him. And I know it's random because he seems like the type of person that I would like according to how I act. But like, everything that I've ever seen with Iron Man, I'm just like, get away from me. I don't want it. Like his powers, the fact that he needs to suit the reactor, to live. I always wanted to just like EMP the inside of it and shut it down and watch him just fall over it. I hate him.
I can't to go to Avengers Tower, be like, Iron Man, hold this, and the whole fucking EMP and they go.
I don't even remember what started it, but I've held on to it for my entire life, and I'm not gonna let it go at this point. Fuck it. But Iron Man has never been appealing to me.
Okay, so like as a hero,
the top people have the over.
So is it like as a hero, or is it like his personality, or is it just like your powers suck? You suck.
His powers suck. I don't like the way he carries himself. It's kind of funny every now and then, but like his little jokey moments, I really don't find too jokey. So I'm just like, he's like that rich cousin that you have that you just don't care for because they always trying to one up
all the bottles in the section.
Yeah, like I'm just sitting there like, okay, he's here. All right, I'll watch. I'll support you like this.
I feel like that's how a lot of the Avengers treated him too.
Yeah,
and that's his personality, though. Is he real? He's real cocky.
Shit. And he also designed all of their
costumes. I mean, think about it though. He's rich boy philanthropist. He's a genius. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yep.
And he just don't like to be down. He's peevish.
I mean, I can't say anything because I like one of the other cockiest characters in the fucking group. But I don't know what it is. Like his cockiness versus Thor's cockiness.
Thor's cockiness is different.
Because Thor's cockiness is jokey and I'm the strongest and I'm a god. And it's just like,
and it's kind of oblivious because some of the things that he say, it seems like he just don't know about it. It should be funny.
Right. It's like a big child versus an actual adult that knows real world.
But yeah,
everybody was mad at him with that whole What movie was that? Oh, that was the Avengers when he made the thing that was killing everybody when they first introduced Scarlet Witch and her brother that died instantly.
Oh yeah, the tower. You talking about the tower? What you talking about?
You said the who?
The tower.
The tower. They
What
were on.
tower?
Were they on the tower? What are you talking about? This is when they were in. They were in. Where the fuck were they? Slakovia or some shit like that.
It's like one of Rose's
some
favorite villains.
Ultron. Ultron.
When
Because
when
Ultron was
Iron
Iron
Man-
Man's fault.
when Iron Man literally programmed Jarvis to be extra, and then they
Yeah.
created Ultron. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
But
that
then
y'all know that
it also created, sexy man. We gonna talk about him. I like him in every movie.
Nah, don't get me started because y'all know who I like to look at. I like to look at Black Widow, but only because it's Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
That's
I ain't gonna lie.
You got that.
With Thor, if it wasn't for Chris Hemsworth, I probably wouldn't have watched the first Thor movie. And then I actually like those movies.
All right, so I feel like the second Thor movie got hoed because that movie was butt ass.
Was the second one with the sister? Because that was one of my favorites.
The Dark Moon, it was, but like at the same time, overall, like it just didn't come
Wasn't it
together
great?
full circle. Why versus like the first one and even the Ragnarok one, like they all kind of like started.
Oh, wait,
And
no.
then-
I'm thinking Ragnarok next second. Ragnarok is my favorite, but go ahead.
What?
Got you, but like they both had a start, and then they went around. They did the standard shit you hear in English class with the rising action, the climax, and then the falling action, and then everything kind of answered itself. But that one was like, but what about old buddy down the that you were fighting?
Wait, remind me of 2. Who was the villain in 2?
I don't even remember because it's been that long.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember too. Period.
But trust me, if you
You're
go
not-
back
let me
and
say-
watch it,
Yeah,
you're
I gotta Google.
not gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's not an enjoyable movie. Nothing makes sense. Everything feels unfinished. It's just not okay.
Oh, yeah, with Malekith. That was a dumb movie.
Let me see.
But Ragnarok was funny because of everything, all the side quests that Thor was doing was Ragnarok, and that's why it was funny. So like you can look at it as a comedic movie and it'd still be great, but like story wise, if you're looking for a deep story, Ragnarok's not your movie. I'm gonna just tell you that.
But now in
Ragnarok
Avengers,
had
I
me
like
like-
Hulk.
I love,
Hulk.
you said you love Hulk.
Ooh,
Yes.
me too. He's my second. He's next
Why are
to
you
Wolverine.
over there like, ooh, like give me that
Because
gamma
I love
radiation?
Hulk. Like, why?
She said,
Hulk
"Hear me
is
out."
So powerful that this man does not have the capability to fly, but he still can fly because he's so fucking powerful. Like, I love
One of
Hulk.
my
He's
favorites
just kind of
movies
just
is,
jumping
Fly,
really
he
far.
just jumping.
He's so, but like, why you gliding? How you doing that?
She giving Mashley. It's like, oh, let me fly.
Girl.
I mean, that's exactly what it is, though. He just be like, whoosh.
Yeah, I was about to say
Why you that
he's still
strong?
got the rising, and then he still got to fall.
Remember, he's a scientist on the inside, so he knows how much force to put out so that he doesn't fall, and the trajectory and the.
Not unconscious, but conscious.
He was conscious after a while, but I'm not gonna lie
That's why
though.
he figured it out.
I loved conversations between Tony and Bruce. I loved them. I was just sitting there and be so intrigued. I was like, oh my god, like a gushing fucking weirdo. But I just love it. I'm like, it's so good.
I felt that. I
Oh
felt
my
that.
gosh. You feel nothing.
No, I felt that.
But like I love those conversations because they would literally be trying to one up each other. And I expect that of geniuses. I really do.
For real, because
I think-
why are you trying to stand me up right now? What the fuck? Get
Yeah,
out of
'cause-
here. I studied this.
Well, Bruce
Move
was
on.
limited like a bitch though, because Tony had all the gadgets and the toys and the trinkets.
But the thing is that they
Well, already.
Even
study
so, because he
they
had to go to
study two
Bruce for some
different
shit.
things.
Yeah.
Oh,
They study
okay.
two different things, so they just piggybacked off each other. So over time, it just got to the point where it was like Tony's like, "What am I missing? What am I missing?" And then would start going into a ramble, and then eventually, here comes Bruce. That would be like, "What if you just added blah 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 blah?" oh no, that's a bad idea because XYZ. Oh, but what if we put this around it? And then it's just so cute.
Make the coochie thaw.
They also bonded over both having heart conditions. So
You can't wait to set off that EMP.
Well, the EMP ain't gonna stop Hulk.
I wouldn't do it to Bruce. I wouldn't do it to Hulk.
Okay.
I would only want to just stop Fuckface's reactor.
I don't have that hate for Tony. I feel like Tony's character is built exactly the way that he was raised.
Mm-hmm.
And that's completely fine. I just don't gotta like it.
Rich, I can do whatever I want.
Uh-huh.
And I'm a genius.
You got that.
Because my toys is my family. But at the same time, his character kind of grew and softened up in both the comics and the MC, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Whereas, like, he was still kind of like that asshole towards people who deserved it. But, like, that rich boy, like, I'm better than you mentality kind of just dwindled away.
Started to humble.
That
So,
was a
like,
big deal when he
I think it's because of what they was going through.
it wasn't even just that. It was also like, now I got family. I done fell in love, you know. And then like the Marvel Cinematic, I guess Marvel Cinematic had the same shit. I got family. I fell in love. I also took in a little street rat Spider-Man, you know.
Yeah.
I have something more to live for than just slinging money and dingling.
I was okay with Spider-Man. I used to hate Spider-Man, but I've turned a new leaf after a couple years. I still can't do that with Tony, but I did it with Spider-Man, so it might happen somewhere down the line. But like when that funeral scene happened,
you was probably like,
let's wrap this up. Let's go. We got shit to do.
Bro, been on the battlefield. Snap your fingers, nigga. Hurry up.
I wanted that fight with Thanos to just end so badly. Just reality shift his head flying off the side. I know, I'm terrible.
You are.
I'm kidding that, but that ending battle, can we talk about how Scarlet Witch could have solo Thanos?
Like, because what was going on?
If plot wasn't a thing, so many things could have happened.
Oh,
But we need plot.
Same thing for Captain Marvel.
Like, they could have been had his ass, but whatever.
Okay.
Because Captain Marvel wasn't there. Scarlet Witch was going through the emotions. Thor fucked up like the big baby he is. It was just so many things that just went left that should have went right.
Peter Cole had to punch him in the jaw. Where's Gamora?
I can't.
You fucked up the whole plan.
Yeah, dumbass. I forgot about that.
Why is Gamora? Yeah, I love the
I love me some
Guardians. I love the Guardians.
That whole scene is the best Marvel scene, in my opinion, out of any movie that they've ever put out. That scene, that interaction with everybody is the best one.
Where is Gamora? Who is Gamora? Why is Gamora?
Then you got Doctor Strange. All right, let me try this. What master do you serve? What am I supposed to say? Jesus? Wait, he said Jesus. Are you from Earth? I'm not from Earth. I'm from Missouri. Yeah, he's from Earth.
And that right there will really piss me off because all the damn multiverses, like, am I in my own reality? I don't know. Did I just come back from somebody else's reality? I don't even fucking know. That will piss me off.
But see, that's where
multiverse of madness.
Yeah, that's where Doctor Strange wasn't lost at. He purposely did that. But then everybody else was kind of lost in the sauce about what the fuck was happening.
Because we on Doctor Strange,
Please, get
we
her off the
appreciate
screen.
that music fight scene.
Yeah.
I love Doctor Strange.
Because I was like, are they playing the piano at the same time the shows are going on?
Going ham
You
on
know
them
when he was fighting
keys.
his other self?
Yes.
That was hard.
Going ham on them keys.
I love that movie, but it's just because
that keys, that was just good. That one was good.
I got to see Scarlet Witch fuck everybody up, and it wasn't in a way I thought it was going to be a little more PG than people heads exploding and getting chopped in half.
Nah, that
It
movie
was a zombie at the end. Zombie.
And I didn't know this like back then when I watched it, but apparently the director for that one was Sam Raimi, and I didn't know if his work before Spider-Man But then I met Nisha and she started showing me Evil Dead. So I'm like, oh, shit's making sense. That's so why he's making everything look the way it fucking says. Because he did Evil Dead. And now he's in Marvel movies. He's just like, yep, I'm going to put this in. And then the dude that plays Ash being in the fucking movie too, all that shit just matched the fuck up. And I was like, okay, I'm fucking with this. I understand.
Yes, and my brother was the one that told me that. I was like, okay.
I will love that some Evil Dead.
I know that's off topic, but
it is.
What'd you say, Marvin?
I said I tried to watch Evil Dead, but I know that's off topic.
I mean, technically, that's we were talking about Sam Raimi.
Yeah, that's true.
Evil Dead is so great. It's so good.
It just had me laughing. It was just had me laughing.
Though.
And the only reason why I watched it was to watch Homegirl.
Like Mariah, if you watch any horror movie, I'd say watch that one. Watch the Evil Dead series because it's funny. It's so funny that you won't be scared anymore.
Okay, yeah, I do like supposed to be scary, but it's funny.
Yeah, because the only thing that's scary about it is like the makeup and like, oh, that bitch's head just got cut off and like gory stuff. But like, what these bitches say when their heads get cut off? Why the fuck you do that, bitch? What? And it's just a head off in the fucking corner and the body's like
I get that. I love Evil Dead though. But anyway, go back on topic.
Have y'all seen any of the terrible offshoot Marvel movies like Madam Web or the new?
I haven't. My mom literally just asked if I watched Madam Web. She enjoyed it. I haven't watched it yet.
The ending pissed me off, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad.
Because I know nothing about Madam Web, and when I saw it, because I know nothing, I wasn't like pressed to go watch it. So enlighten me. I'm interested to talk to her.
They kind of changed her from the comics, and she's an old ass lady in the comics.
But she does. Isn't she just premonitions?
Yeah, but she only has premonitions towards the Spider-Verse people,
which is so weird.
It is, but that's why it was weird in the movie. Because you said y'all watched it? Or you didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it. My mom asked, was I going to watch it? But I told her I've never had really much of an interest in Madam Web to go sit down and watch it. Can we do a DC episode?
Yes, we have to. We're going to. It's going to be down the line.
I'm joking. I was joking. But it's just a fact. Like, I've never cared for Madam Web.
I feel like that whole movie was kind of dumb. Like, pointless in the MCU sense.
Towards the Spider-Verse people only?
Yeah, just
that's real specific.
I mean, it makes sense for what her name is, like Madam Web. Like in an actual spider type colony, there is that one female spider that leads all. Even if you're not around them, they go back to that spider. But that's specific spiders.
Does not want to learn.
That's what I was saying.
I was never trying to learn anything that they do, but I get it. What you're saying makes sense. I would just beforehand, I would never.
I think specific spiders that do that too. So I don't even know what kind of spider Madam Web's supposed to be, or if she's just a web. Like I don't care.
I thought they were going to use her to bring in. It's a character called Silk. I don't know if y'all know who she is, but I thought they were going to finally bring that bitch in.
I do know.
I feel like that was a waste of opportunity.
And I don't care about her.
Yeah, I've never heard of Madam Web.
I love me some Silk.
So we're pretty much feeling all in agreement on like the going into the newer generation of like heroes. It's kind of like okay because I don't previously know. I'm not as interested. Because that's kind of what the shift in MCU like is.
Because for me, I like anything, especially on that. I just think Madam Web was kind of pointless. I just think overall that was a pointless movie to have. If you weren't going to have nothing big that came from it.
Scrap Madam Web, redo, bring in Squirrel Girl.
She beat Thanos by herself.
Yes, I fucking love Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl is the shit. Woo! Did you know squirrels can take out snakes on their own? Bet you didn't.
I literally just watched a video of this little baby being like mangled up with a snake, and the mama was going after that snake and finally got that baby loose.
Squirrels are actually carnivorous.
Squirrel Girl might come because this new team is the Young Avengers, and she was in the Young Avengers.
Squirrel Girl.
Somebody that needs to come in these
strongest-
damn movies because I'm sick of all these other people that ain't interesting.
Squirrel Girl is the strongest Marvel character ever. Just know that. Just know.
You can't just leave me at that.
You just need to know that.
I'm about to.
That's all I can really say about her.
Bring her, but then I'm like, how are they gonna bring her in with the direction that they're going with a bunch of the movies and stuff? Are they just gonna throw out how are they gonna bring her in?
Well, they changed the people up. That's why, because they made Miss Marvel. They made her a mutant instead of a human, so they might do the same shit for fucking Squirrel Girl. She might just pop out as a neighborhood superhero, and then they be like, "Join the group."
She finna be in one of these X-Men movies, like, leave me alone. And then that's how they're gonna introduce her into the MCU, similar to like what they did with fucking Venom when they were trying to get it from Sony. Like, you just put them in the multiverse shit. Like, oh, now we gonna have Venom up in this bitch. Like,
yeah, the tie-ins with Venom, because I absolutely love Venom. That's the only reason I ever keep up with Spider-Man. But the tie-ins with Venom, just him in his little motel watching TV, like, yeah, and then that's all you see of him is the funniest shit at the end of the movie.
And then to see him actually just disappear and end up at a bar talking about, I don't even know what the fuck is happening. Give me another one. Blah, 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 blah. Like, what is happening?
Somebody help me.
Did y'all watch New Mutants?
Luna just got, she just got zoomies.
I got
Gigi and Milo over here zooming around. Actually, John moving around. Actually, I got 3 cats over here zooming.
Yeah, because I definitely locked them out the room.
That's fine. They ain't got nothing to knock over, so they fine.
I can move my snacks.
But to answer your question, Myron, no. I think the last thing I watched series wise and stuff was What If.
New Mutants was that was a movie. It was a terrible movie too.
I don't think I watched that. What was it about?
It made me mad because
some stuff I forget.
The New Mutants, it's a group called the New Mutants in the comics. I thought they were going to bring them in because I was kind of excited because your girl's in it, Magic. They had Magic in it, but they kind of did that whole movie kind of terrible. It was supposed to be a mix of horror and action, but it was kind of dumb.
All right, this is gonna say a lot for me. Does she have her strongest fuck ass accent?
She does.
All right, I'll watch it.
She got a sword too. And the funny thing is, the actors that played her actually look like Magic.
I'm fucking with it then. We good. I fuck with it. Portal.
You know what else I like? Another person I like that's in, I think they're Marvel. Yeah, they're Marvel. Yeah, my brain is mixing up people right now. I think they're Marvel.
Throw their name out now. We can help you.
Jessica Jones. That's Marvel.
That's my girl.
That is my girl.
No, who the fuck is Jessica?
I like Jessica Jones.
Jessica, that is my spirit animal.
Little girl, by the way, is cute.
She just because she's just so fucking angry all the time. She
be real. She
a goddamn hot ass mess, but she be real with it.
Her thing, Mariah, she's not really a superhero, but she got powers. She keep ending up in situations where she got to play the hero. She's an investigator.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it like.
Because let me tell y'all, when the Avengers video
game. Are you talking about Squirrel Girl or are you talking about Jessica Jones?
Jessica Jones.
Oh, okay.
No, Jessica I saw Squirrel Girl. She's cute.
If we get into the comics again, she was named Jewel at first, but then her superhero name was Jewel, but then she got abused by the Purple Man, which was Kilgrave, the guy that was in the series.
Yeah.
And she got mentally sexually abused, so she dropped it off because she had to fight the Avengers and everything. It was a lot.
I think another one that was funny was, I think in one of I don't know which universe it was, but Jessica Jones and Luke Cage had a baby.
That's the actual universe. They still got a baby.
But one of them, She-Hulk, ate their baby.
Oh shit!
So they went and beat the shit.
I know that one.
They went and beat the shit out of She-Hulk, baby.
I couldn't do it in the real time. In the real time, like she's the aunt.
Eating a baby is worse than just eating another person. I'm gonna eat your baby.
Exactly. It's like having a chicken nugget. That's what she was giving.
Yo,
Make sure it's dino shaped for me. Thank you.
Yeah.
that shit had me dying. I think it was like Luke Cage had like depression about it, but Jessica Jones is giving fuck that. Fuck that. Wait, that woman's baby, what she had, boy. I was like, damn. I think She-Hulk didn't know what she was doing. I think she was out of control. I don't remember the whole thing. It was so long ago. I gotta fix my chair.
That's another thing about them and their writing.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's another thing about them and the writing. Depending on what they writing, bitches be out of control doing crazy ass shit.
Because wasn't there a similar situation with Miss Marvel? Like, didn't she like kill somebody, and that's how she ended up being like Miss Marvel for something like. I feel like I vaguely remember her being able to just like absorb other people's powers. No, it was Rogue in Miss Marvel. That's what I'm thinking of. Rogue,
Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
That's
Captain Marvel. Thank you.
Because
Rogue
that's
is
why I
like
think it's the
sucking all
Marvel.
her powers, and that's why she's strong as fuck now.
That's why I always say that we waiting on this next Captain Marvel movie so Rogue can just come and be like, "Come here, sugar."
Wait, Rogue was in a Captain Marvel movie?
No,
Rogue
this doesn't
powers.
have that yet.
Yeah. Rogue powers is to absorb
universe.
other people's powers, and she got her powers of flight and all the other shit from holding on to Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting for the movie to come so they can just be like,
was a
"Sucky,
fucking
sucky."
skeleton.
And that
Exactly.
Sucky is funny as crap. Did y'all watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
That was my shit because they had Daisy Johnson in it.
That was my show. I'm like, why don't anybody be talking about this?
Yeah,
When
and
they
the dude that
started,
played Matt, I always thought he was sexy.
Activating people's powers, I was like, all right, fish oil tablets is crazy. Because you telling me my vitamins is tainted?
I can't.
I
See,
ain't
the
taking
thing
another
with that,
vitamin in my life.
because the thing with that is that, of course, another comic reference. They were the Inhumans, and Inhumans was made because Fox bought the X-Men rights. That's how we had them the X1, X2 dumbass movies.
Oh, okay.
So they made the Inhumans so that they could still have powered people like the X-Men, since they couldn't put shit out. But yeah, that's what they was, and they was experimented on by an alien race called the Kree or whatever.
I mean,
Crazy.
let's be honest. Marvel hoard themselves out, and that's what they get. You gave yourself to Fox, Sony, Disney. You just hoard yourself out to get movies out.
They were like, let us get this money, and they realized they could do that shit on their own, and they like, hold on, let's do some lawsuits.
Let's do some shit.
Because
us
getting just little tits and tastes of X-Men in like the MCU verse now is so funny, because of just knowing how much they had to go through just to get that to happen.
Exactly.
Like, let me buy half your company. Half that owns X-Men.
I could not. So yeah,
but we waited long enough. We get Hugh Jackman in yellow and blue now.
And Fox also had what was it? The Fantastic Four too. Wasn't that Fox or was that Sony? It was Fox, right?
It was Fox. Yeah, that's why they got fucked up.
And that second Fantastic Four movie was trash.
It was.
Garbage.
Michael B. Jordan. Oh my god. I was like, I prefer the first one with the girl they tried to make it later.
I'm a serial watcher. I watched it and was like, I would never put myself through that again.
Right.
Bad.
And I hated it because I loved as you love Invisible Woman. I loved Mr. Fantastic. I don't know what it was about the ability to just, but I just loved it. And I didn't care about anything else with him. And he's another genius that's an asshole that I'm okay with. So Iron Man, I'm looking at you.
Think about it now. I'm laughing.
Saying outside being that man. That's
gonna be her job. They made Johnny, Michael B. Jordan in the second one, right? And wasn't Chris Evans in the first one?
Captain America.
Yes, it was definitely Chris Evans. That movie did not pop off. He gained some muscle, and they said, "Yeah, can you be captain?" All right, thank you.
All right, so what was they trying to do in that Doctor Strange movie though? When they had them sitting up on the panel, remember he was like convicted of something, and then they had everybody up in that little panel. Why did they have
different universe?
Yeah, he wasn't convicted for real. He was trying to get their assistance.
Yeah.
It was something that was going on.
Yeah, he was trying to get their.
I can't retain it.
He was trying to get their assistance, but in their world, Doctor Strange did some fucked up shit.
They had to kill him off.
They was like, it was another one of you that showed up and did some shit. Nah, you got to fucking go.
Yeah.
And then the smartest man in the universe just told old girl exactly how we was going to try to kill you. She said, "Oh, are you trying? You trying to kill me now? I just wanted my children die."
She beat their asses, y'all.
Because I was like, it popped off so quick. It was just like, what the fuck? And poor Mr. Fantastic turned to spaghetti and then was just like obliterated.
Like,
she like melt him and then freeze him afterwards. And you know what happened? The rubber after you heat it up and then cool it off instantly. That poor baby shattered in a million pieces.
All of that. And then I felt bad for the Captain America woman girl. What's her name? I forgot her name. But yeah, her. I felt so bad because, girl, you should have known you was gonna be.
Yeah, she was. In the funny part, they gave her the biggest little fight scene.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm standing next to Captain Marvel and she's having issues fighting this bitch, what is my sister soldier ass gonna do? I'm gonna run out the damn door.
She tried her hardest. She did what every other Captain America would have done. Sat there and got her ass beat.
You're right.
Not retreated.
You are absolutely right.
No reason.
Because I'm sitting there, all them powerful ass people, and the girl, all you got is some strength. You better sit your ass down.
And Captain America is always chosen for their hearts, nothing else.
But you know what, though? I like Carter more than I like America's ass.
Yeah.
I agree. I like Carter more than Steve, but I still kind of got a little piece.
I still don't like him, though. But I like Carter.
I understand. I understand, but I disagree.
Yeah, sure too. But hers kind of got on my nerves. I guess it was more so about women equality.
Which would make sense, though.
Because hers was back in the day and they wouldn't let her do stuff.
Honestly, if I had to choose between Captain Carter's little story and the way they presented Steve in the very first movie of MC, Steve was just a dancing monkey for the U.S. that finally got to fight in the last 30 minutes of the movie. Like, you did absolutely nothing. That movie was boring.
They were giving you go there.
Yeah, the Captain America series didn't get good until 2. Like, the whole first movie was crap.
I love me some Black Widow, though, because she had her cameos in every fucking movie.
Black
She was always beating somebody's ass.
Exactly.
I love
Pop in for 10 minutes and be gone, and I'd be like, I love her.
I love Black Widow.
Her movie wasn't bad either.
Her movie was good.
And
her sister got on my nerves, but it was still good.
I like her sister as a character, though. She's funny. If y'all saw, what was that in? I guess that was a movie when she was like, "You're a poser," and she was like, "When you go like this."
That was in the movie, I think.
It's funny.
And she was like, "Why do you always land like?"
Why do you? Sorry, force of habit. like not y'all breaking the fourth wall with the heroic entrances.
I loved it. That shit was funny.
Super Orlando. Like,
oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Oh, yeah. You work out your knees, don't you?
I will definitely say I do love Deadpool. Deadpool is hilarious.
Yeah,
Deadpool's in my top. He's in my top.
Watched him again like last week.
I don't know.
I played the Deadpool game on PS4. I'm gonna say. That shit was funny. Also, I just love me some Deadpool. He say what the fuck ever.
His game actually got banned in other countries.
He was funny in fucking Marvel Ultimate Alliance too. I was just like, this is supposed to be a game for younger crowds.
Is it?
In my opinion, it should have been. It wasn't. To me, it was like a PG-13 type of game.
It was rated T. I played all those games faithfully because I didn't have friends. But
put your thumb down.
I didn't even do nothing.
You did like this.
Oh my god, I can't even.
Go ahead, might as well do the last one.
They'll bring me back to the last one. Okay, go ahead, give us a heart. It's like
that is not a heart.
Damn balloons.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
But that bring me back to the Fox movies, y'all, because y'all remember that Was it the first Wolverine? They had Deadpool in it, and
Oh
it was
my
still Ryan Reynolds.
gosh!
Fucking Origins.
You never knew that work, did you? Did you, Mariah?
After that,
X-Men Origins was tragically trash.
fuck, I could not.
Shut
Shit
up,
was-
Lord, they
Yeah,
did their
one
best. They did
No,
their
they
best.
did not. No, they
But
did
when they came out
not.
with Wolverine, I was happy. I was happy with Wolverine.
You just like seeing Hugh Jackman. That's what it was.
That's
I
gotta
like
be.
seeing
That's
me some
probably
Hugh
what it
Jackman
is.
too.
Because one thing I noticed, or one thing I actually found out, I feel like my dad told me honestly, with the X-Men movies, they basically are made backwards, right? They came out like from end to start. So I only found that out like the third movie in. I was like, no wonder.
That beats your face.
But then when they came out
I was
with
confused on what she was saying at first. But then I had to think about how they came out with X-Men with old ass fucking, everybody was old as fuck. And then they came out with the next little series where it was like they started off when Xavier, Professor X was younger. And then how he got injured and all in the wheelchair and all that shit. But I was like,
and what fucked me up was Logan in the first one was skinny and scrawny, but when they get to fucking Origins and Wolverine, his ass is buff and fucking muscular. I'm like, God damn, they fucked it up because he should have been buff in the motherfucking first one.
I mean, in Origins, he was straight out of war, so
that is true.
It makes sense. That makes sense that he was a little more.
His actual real life body, like,
that's what I'm saying.
In the order of X-Men, his motherfucking ass should have been motherfucking buff at the end of the damn story.
Because by the time he started doing stuff with the X-Men, he calmed down a little bit. He started smoking cigarettes and drinking beer just because that shit don't feel like nothing to him. Of course, he gonna slim down a little bit. So if you think about it, it still makes sense both ways.
So did you watch? Did you watch Logan?
Yeah, I watched Logan.
Did you cry?
Of course I cried. That's my boo. He lost everything. He ain't have nothing at all.
I'm talking about the end of the movie.
Oh, wait, what happened?
The end of Logan.
What happened in the end of Logan?
Old man Logan. He was old. He was literally dying. They introduced X-23 at that point.
Oh, hold on now. Don't make me have to go back and watch it because I watched Logan at least 3 times.
You don't remember X-23 crazy ass?
The little girl.
The little girl that literally has the same powers as Wolverine, and she literally everybody's like, this is literally like your daughter.
It was his clone.
But he started slowly because he kept drinking himself into a okay.
No, he diminished back to literally like bone claws. Like as a kid, he had bone claws. He literally diminished back to that. He was dying the entire movie trying to be a hero saving little mutant kids. And that's when he met X-23, who's a little Asian girl.
I don't know her name. I didn't know she had a name.
I don't remember if they introduced her as like actually.
She didn't get her name at X-23 till close to the end.
Right.
She just had attitude. She stabbed up everything and everybody.
She was attitude.
The one thing I love about X-23 is that instead of 3 claws in her hands, her third claw is in her foot, and she be kicking the fuck out of people.
No.
She gave it 2. She gave it 2 and a raptor toe.
She said, "Yeah." That shit is just so funny.
She got another sister named Badger. My brothers know her, and that bitch is even crazier. Yeah, that bitch is even crazier.
I love it.
X-23 calmed down though as she got older. She
It's like a thank God because somebody to put her in my care.
What was
like sedate her for 18 years.
That one X-Men movie, was it like the future past or something?
Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm trying to say?
That was
trash. When Storm got stabbed, bitch, I was like, I was in there thinking like, what just happened to her? Because she came a long way from saying what happens to a toad.
No, Let's not go into too much because he my favorite. He my other favorite.
Don't do too much on him. Is what you're
Yeah.
Not too much on Toad now.
Out of all the X-Men in the like little X-Men series, I don't like Jean Grey.
Yeah. Jean was one of my favorites, but
I don't like
after
her.
a while she became too much.
annoying.
And then the comics is a lot and she is annoying. And then she faint.
I
Yo,
like
in
her.
X-Men 97, the shit that took me out is when she first came. When she first came and Madeline Pryor was there, she immediately fainted. And my brother was like, okay, well, you know who the real Jean is.
Ooh. Not too much.
Let him know. Let him
That's
know.
hilarious.
At the end of the day, I just feel like she was just like Hulk, where like her consciousness was like it wasn't always there. Okay, so when she turned into her alter whatever,
Don't be comparing that
she
bitch to
wasn't
my
always
baby.
there.
Don't be comparing that bitch to my baby.
Yeah.
She was so powerful.
No.
Because when Phoenix is dormant, Jean Grey is 100% mentally there. Unlike
yeah, and
Bruce.
Jean Grey is 100% an asshole.
Yeah, it's changed in the comics, though. I would say that she has changed. About the Phoenix, she's much better, but they still made her just dumb strong.
No, she's
But
stupid.
I still get it, though. I don't really care for her, you know.
Like
I still don't like her.
X couldn't even do nothing with her. Like
I said what I said. I still don't like her.
Exactly.
Eat that bitch in the trash.
Away.
Stand firm in your hatred.
Didn't she
Not
crumble?
even-
Didn't she crumble Magneto in the comics as Dark Phoenix? Didn't she like turn him
surprised.
into literally like a ball of nothing and yeet his ass into space or some shit?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Sound
It
about right.
wasn't in space. In space, she killed him and he went to the ground or some shit. But Magneto is pretty much immortal, so it don't matter.
He's Omega level.
Yeah,
Wait a minute, I missed. Hold on.
because Magneto literally brought himself back to life from the metals of the earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Restorative.
I would love to hear the comic science behind that.
Me too.
Because he just has the power to bend metals in your body. Your blood has metals in it. So,
It's like
That shit in X2, y'all remember X2 when he did that shit? And Mystique pumped him with the iron and he just pulled it out and then had them two balls and was killing
yeah.
everybody. I was like,
Yeah.
that was
I love me some.
that's some innovative psychopath shit.
Okay. Because why you gonna sit up there and seduce that man? He just had a long day of work. He was just trying to grab a beer.
I love that Mystique though. That
No,
Mystique is
in
my
the-
favorite version of Mystique.
in the
Two.
movie, in the
Yeah, in the
movie,
movie.
the guard was a fucking asshole.
He
You know,
was an
when he
asshole.
used to do shit, he'd be like, "Oh, you can't do shit to me," so he would just do asshole shit. The entire beginning of the movie was him being an asshole. So when Magneto fucking killed his ass, and he was like, "Oh, like yeah, bitch, die, bitch,
He ain't give a
die."
fuck.
It pays to be
Yeah.
nice sometimes, you motherfucker. That's what the fuck
It
you
was
get.
nasty though. It was nasty.
It
Because
was
you can see the
perfect.
blood coming out with it. Oof.
It was
You know?
perfect. I would have it no other way except maybe draw all his blood out his body because you got metals in your body. Let him die slowly.
Well, I said that was some psychopath shit, but Nietzsche has some more psychopath shit. Like, yeah, because I wouldn't have thought about that. Been like, you know what? Let me just make a ball of metal.
No,
At all.
she was a ride or die, but I don't like the way she switched up because she ain't had to do all that. I don't like that because why the fuck I'm gonna let you in my home? Like I fed you, I clothed you, like we grew up together, and you just gonna trade on me like that? Like, what you got to say?
What is
'Cause I
her
don't-
power?
They all
Just
grew
think of
up
her entire
together.
power.
But they all kind of
That's
grew up
literally
together,
her.
and I understand it. It's just that they had different thought processes behind everything. Like they were all
Because
friends.
Magneto's whole fight the power, but okay, she agreed with his whole
All it is Martin Luther King versus Malcolm X
right. It's giving politics.
in mutant form.
Mm-hmm.
Like fuck them people, beat their asses too, or we don't got to do that. Let's protect them. They need to understand us.
Yeah.
Peaceful
Because in the
protest.
first, was it the first one or the second one where they was really fighting for like mutant rights?
All of them.
It was definitely all of them, but I feel like
That's
pretty much all
what you're thinking
X-Men
of is like
is.
Developing.
I feel
all
like you're
X-Men
thinking of
is.
the actual rallies that were in X2 because I specifically remember like the rallies happening in the movie. So I feel like that's what you're
They
thinking
had
of.
the cures. 'Cause I think that's the one where they had
I believe
the mutant
It's the
cure.
juggernaut. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. There was always a line in every movie that just had me cringing.
I hated that Juggernaut just because I feel like he didn't look the part. But that's just he was big as fuck, but he wasn't wide as fuck. Like he was just tall and muscular. And I usually like identify
big ass wide ass dude from.
Go to the World's Strongest Man tournament and you will find one of them there because they have hella big and wide motherfucking people. It's fine, but they didn't. So I was like, all right, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's just me being nitpicky though. That's just literally just me being nitpicky.
All right, Jamila.
That's fine.
That is her line right there.
Shout out to Billy J.
That's just me being nitpicky, but you know.
Because even though it was CGI, Juggernaut in the Deadpool movie was beautiful. I'll take it. I'm good. I'm happy.
I cannot. That movie was gross.
But it was good. Yeah. You know.
Fucking little flame, yo. When I tell you that my mother was in love with that movie because that little boy keep trying to stick a shank up his ass.
What?
Don't tell me you don't remember the Deadpool movie either, girl. Your memory. You need to stop serial watching because it's not working for you.
No, that's what I'm saying. I gotta at least watch something 10 times in order for me to retain it. I'm telling you.
Well, you don't remember no movie because every time you say I didn't watch it like 4 or 5 times, that's not enough. Apparently,
it's not enough. I promise. But I feel like I only watched Deadpool like twice.
Yeah, see, you ain't gonna remember.
Mm-mm.
You remember his baby legs?
That being fun.
Them fucking baby legs had me dying.
And the hands, he was rubbing the blind. He was just like,
What?
Who was it that called out his baby dick?
It was the dude with the glasses. It was the dude with the glasses. He's like, I didn't want to know, but I had already seen it.
that's when he crossed his legs. That was funny.
And they just swinging. He just. One movie I didn't like was I hated Venom 2.
Was that the one with Scream?
Yeah.
That's the one with the bell.
Carnage.
And Carnage. Carnage.
Yeah, I didn't like that one either.
I didn't like it. I feel like Carnage was not right. I don't know. Like his character wasn't right. I didn't like it. Like I know Carnage says a lot of crazy, wild, like shit, and sometimes has a little joke, but it was just felt like everything was a joke. I didn't like it.
That's lucky I felt about Scream too. I felt like she was scared the majority of the movie. I mean, she
Right,
didn't
and like
that
she
either.
couldn't do anything without Carnage, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Because all of the I forget what their name is together, but all of them were strong as hell.
Symbiotes.
Symbiote 6, actually.
I mean, they show that Carnage is fucking strong. They got that point across. Like Venom is literally afraid of Carnage to the point where Venom don't even come out. You know, he had that Hulk moment. He couldn't get it up. But like the way that they portrayed Carnage and Scream in that movie was just like, I don't like it. It was just bland.
I agree.
And why was she so dependent on him?
I didn't see that one.
Especially when she could easily, because she had the power to yeah. And every time he would threaten her ass, she tried to defend herself, and they talking about, if you scream again, I'll kill your ass. I've been sitting there like, that shit out to give a black canary.
Did she die by the bell? Something fell on her.
Yeah, she died by because she screamed at the dumbass bell. Because when she was falling down the thing, she started screaming, and then she made the bell fall down.
Just dumb. They just made her so dumb. Like she sat in fucking lockup that whole time, like my baby. Like I didn't do shit for her, but be on the other side and lock up. Like y'all fellas.
That's it.
Like,
I feel like I feel better.
Black women feel so weak.
Huh? How was they talking to each other?
Through the fucking pipe and letters.
Okay, I'm like, why they through the toilet or something?
That's so annoying. Like, stop making us black women seem so weak. Please stop.
The media says strong, independent black ladies, so we got to do the opposite.
Fuck that. That's why we got Black Panther. Shuri beat ass. Okoye beat ass. All of them beat
Beat
ass.
ass. I beat
Yeah,
ass.
that last. I always gotta bring this up. That Black Panther, the last one today. Was that two? It was only two,
Yeah,
right?
too. Mm-hmm.
When she fought the motherfucking I forgot what the fuck they called, but the Namor people. I was just so for Okoye. She came in with no fear. She was just like, one more step and I kill all of you. I was just sitting there. Then she was sitting there with all these aliens that's blue jumping out the water, and she ain't got no type of fear. She like, come on. And then
None
she stood her
whatsoever.
ground.
That's hilarious.
Because that dude was like, wait, you can actually fight.
Cause they super strong and shit, and he just giving, oh wait, oh shit, do it again. He
I'm
goes,
gonna bypass the fact that this man had a whole child and wasn't gonna tell nobody.
who we talking about?
T'Challa.
You talking about little TJ?
How could he?
You want
I mean,
He's
to
gonna be
yeah.
a blur. Oh no, that's not.
God, that little boy knew who he was.
Whoa, bro. Yeah.
How
Well,
could he
no.
tell anybody?
He got to meet him.
Yeah, but you
If
know,
I'm not
He had
mistaken.
a whole relationship with him.
He got to meet him. They kept it a secret.
Right. That's why would you do that?
probably
You gotta
because
remember Black Panther 2.
heritage is crazy. Like
Well,
they,
yeah, because
they,
that is true. Because he did have a baby with what was considered now an outsider. But at the same time, that had all
Damn.
changed up anyway. So I don't know why he kept it a secret. He literally
But
changed
that's what I'm saying. Like
the
you gonna
laws
tell
in the
little
first
boy
fucking
who he
movie.
is.
So I don't know. Or, maybe it was so that nobody would go off and kill him, Keep your baby safe.
That's
Black
true.
Panther had a lot of enemies.
That is absolutely.
just for Wakanda thriving.
I mean, he even had a lot of enemies from within, too.
That's what I'm saying. Just because Wakanda was thriving is why
You
he had
think they're gonna
enemies.
take that little boy and introduce him as one of like the new generation Avengers?
He is one of the... I think he does come in, though.
I don't feel like he is. I feel like they're gonna, because I hate to sound like a race problem, but I don't think they're gonna bring in too many black people, and they're supposed to be bringing in.
That's the truth. It's the
I
truth.
don't think y'all saw I don't think Mariah saw the Captain America Winter Soldier. If y'all noticed the black dude that was a super soldier, his son is one too, and they're supposed to be bringing him in. That's something I don't know.
I
I still feel like they ain't gonna let Black Panther die out, though. I feel like they're gonna bring him in, but maybe not with like the Avenger crew. So later,
Black Panther was a whole movement.
I feel like it's gonna be its own thing. Like I feel like
Because
they're
people
gonna
that don't
show.
watch nothing with Marvel definitely want to go see Black Panther.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's going
Just
to
real
be more about Shuri and probably him training up as a prince. Now
Because they
that
low-key
people
just threw
know,
Shuri in that bitch.
yeah. But Shuri does have her time to shine in the comics, so it's just like before you bring him in. Although they did put his little self in the little kitty shows, I think that's cute. But like before you bring him in, like at least give her time to show off the fact that like she did her thing. You know?
she did.
Another black individual superhero that I'm really excited for them to do some more with is Ironheart.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I like Ironheart. And I love that they kept that ghetto-ness in her.
Absolutely.
I love that. I
love
was
it.
like, yes, because that is straight New York made.
I'm ready for that.
The way Okoye looked when she was talking to her in the room, though, I always fell out laughing. She was like, small, yeah.
But I love that. I love that. And I love that they showed that, like, how she made her own little Iron Man suit. I thought they were just going to throw her in there and just be like, whatever. But I love how they showed, like, how she made her own little suit. And it was like, you can't call it the Iron Man. I know I ain't calling it the Iron Man. Like,
Yeah.
I loved it.
Looking at this from a real life point of view, they tried to throw a kid in a battle like that. They was like, girl, you got a month to build this suit and go out to fight these
You see what they
But
do?
she was with the shits though.
She clearly
She
was.
definitely with the shit. Especially when Shuri was like, I can help you build your shit. She was like, wait, what? What?
And I was sitting there because she blew up the police, didn't she? I was like, I ain't heard this kid all the police.
It wasn't on screen, so it's okay. We
It
just
was
saw their
like
bodies
delivery,
fly. No
and
one
it
was
was like,
actually
boom.
confirmed dead. They're just injured.
So this is a series.
This
No,
was the
she was in
movie.
she was in the Black Panther 2 movie.
Wakanda forever.
That was fun. It's the only black girl that. Well, now there's more black girls
I'm
flying.
not gonna lie though, I know a lot of people hated that Rihanna song, but at the end of that movie, I couldn't get myself together. I was crying.
I know. I was too.
I was crying. It wasn't really because of the movie, but you know, I was dying. I was right.
Shockingly, you saw that before
Oh,
I did, because I remember you telling me about that. Both of y'all went to go see that before I did.
We was ready.
Yeah,
Didn't wear white though.
definitely didn't. Wore a sweatshirt and some night clothes pants. And some 90s. I was comfy. Feet up.
You still look like you
lean
don't
back.
remember.
You don't remember you don't remember Ironheart? All right. You gotta go back and watch the movie now.
That's literally what I was thinking. I gotta watch Black Panther 2 now.
My mom went and watched
you
it in
only watch it
theaters, I
once? You
think,
need to watch it
2
9 more
times.
Yeah, I only watched it once, and it was.
Well, each watch it with you once. It's like, but I think you should remember half the movie.
Right. And when you say half, it's not the beginning to the middle. It's little spurts.
Look at that.
Look at that. It was
remember
one of
5
them
movies
movies. I forget which movie it was that I saw 3 times going to movie theaters with Piyush. Because me and Piyush went, and then me, Piyush, and then someone else went, and it was me, Piyush, Ro, and somebody else. And I was just like, I don't want, if you come back to this shit, I'm not coming to watch this shit again.
Why do I feel like it was Infinity War?
I think it was.
See, I only watched Infinity Wars like once.
No, and I hate Infinity
I
War
missed it.
specifically because I was watching it for the first time and I had 2 motherfuckers over there like just trying to see my entire reaction to everything.
Infinity War was the one between Captain Marvel and Iron Man.
That was Civil War.
I mean,
That was
sorry.
That was Civil War, girl. Infinity War was when everybody wins.
Yeah.
And when everybody got Thanos snapped.
That's where Wanda got her mental trauma because
That's
she
the
had
one
to kill her
I
husband
skipped.
twice.
I only watched that one once because I had missed it, and I was like, "Shit, I don't watch everything after that, and I gotta come back and watch it."
But the second part of that trauma is finding out that the fucking government has parts of your husband and can put him back together. That is traumatic for me. You are not about to have my spouse and have the ability to put him back together without that fucking stone. You sons of bitches are not gonna tell me shit about it. You ain't gonna tell me, so I'm over here creating whole little worlds and magical people and creatures and fucking tra-la-la in a fucking area. And you telling me this whole fucking time you have the parts of my dead ass husband torn apart to put him back together as a hero.
Trauma,
You know the weird thing? They never did say what happened because in the WandaVision, didn't he just fly off and then that was the last we heard of that nigga? The White Vision.
Yeah, because
Vision, he got the memory from the fake Vision and then he just flew off and bitch movies is past and we ain't seen him.
All right. Because doesn't one of them not have the memories of being with Wanda? Didn't they he's created pretty much to not have those memories?
He didn't know, but then when they were together, they did some type of mind shit when they were fighting, and then he was just like, Wanda, I can't fight, and then he left, and then they just never ever brought him back up.
They weren't seriously fighting. They were just having a really, really aggressive debate.
Wait, was he actually in WandaVision, or was she like creating him the entire time, and that's why he slowly faded away?
She created his ass, just like she created her kids.
She created him and her kids.
So
and her brother too?
Huh?
Yeah.
I said and her brother too.
Well, that's the thing though. She brought back the wrong brother.
Right.
She brought in the wrong one. That shit had me dead. She brought in
the one that didn't get shot.
X-Men
Peter.
Yeah. She was like, "Who are you?" I died when he came in and was just like, "I'm your brother, just not the right one."
You not.
I was like, that's a good comedic relief. But yeah, no, if I was in Wanda's shoes, I definitely would have blew up the government too, snatched my hubby's body parts back and try to put him back together too.
And where my kids at? Because I know they ain't at the daycare.
Bitch, that shit was in her head.
Yeah,
Girl,
the kids
that's
technically
diabolical.
were not real in the slightest, but you know, it's
At
just
all.
real to her. That's what mattered.
They were real, just not in her universe.
That's why
Exactly.
I think
That's what I said. What I say.
both her kids are part of the Young Avengers too. I feel like they're
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
because they definitely had power. Didn't one of them have the super speed too? One of them super speed.
one of the brothers and one has a mother powers.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to look into that. Should I? When
You got to get your 10 going, girl.
Because her
Listen.
kids do exist, just not in.
That's why the
That
whole
universe.
WandaVision thing went out. That's why that bitch
she
snapped.
actually created
Wanda.
that entire thing. I said, "Oh my god, this bitch is delusional. This bitch done gone bad shit."
Sound like someone we know.
Who could it be? Who knows? But
That's
y'all,
crazy.
please in the comments, please tell us who your favorite Marvel character is and who your least favorite too. Your least favorite. We need to know both of them.
Cat.
You said your favorite and your least favorite?
Yes, I need to know.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
Mortimer Toynbee.
we could do top three. Because I know it's hard to pick one.
Nah, see, that's the part that you need people to do. You need to pick one. Why? Because you need
It's so
to make
forceful.
decisions in life. You need to make decisions in life. There are times when a decision needs to be made and you can only do one thing. And this is it. Do it.
Okay.
Just
bro.
one of each.
Okay.
Gotta get motivation on you. Mortimer Toynbee.
I hate her.
Super hard. Like,
I hate her so
super hard.
much.
My horn and yoing.
Nah, don't be making fun of Mortimer's name now. I love him.
Anywho, let's get into this DC talk.
And that ends this episode of Speak Sassy, Drink Classy.
Y'all stick around for part 2. We gotta do DC. We got to, y'all. We already said it.
It's okay. I'll
Watch
take,
us do DC and I not say a motherfucking thing.
it's okay. I'm gonna take Myron's comic role in the DC conversation. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for y'all to talk about Aquaman. That's it.
I got a lot to say about Aquaman because fuck him.
And
Ooh,
Green
never
Lantern.
mind.
Not in Green. Which Green Lantern? Next episode.
John Stewart.
That's a different
next
episode. That is a different episode. We ain't gonna talk about it here because we was Marvel. Marvel. Ow. Ow.
Sparkle.
Anywho, bye. Not the. And next
At least
time
one of these each episode.
on the next episode, join us for the next episode of Speak Sassy, Drink Classy. Deuces.
Bye.
Bang.